After years of confusion on the subject, Sir Keir Starmer has finally declared trans women do not have the right to access women-only spaces. The Labour leader says biological males who have legally transitioned should not enter areas designated for women, insisting these spaces need to be protected. This new position comes after two Labour frontbenchers gave muddled and conflicting answers, refusing to say whether trans women with penises should use women's toilets. J.K. Rowling had questioned whether pre-op trans women will have the right to enter women-only spaces, and Sir Keir Starmer said, no, they don't have that right, they shouldn't. That's why I've always said biological women's spaces need to be protected. The Labour leader was then asked whether he would be willing to sit down with the Harry Potter author, and he said, I have indicated a willingness to meet her. Hopefully we can get that organised. Furious Rowling responded, you haven't always said this. You refused to give a yes-no answer and walked away the last time you were asked the question on camera. To reiterate, I am not the one Labour leadership should be meeting. Grassroots women's and gay people's groups have been begging for a hearing. These new comments made by Sir Keir Starmer mark a shift from the previous Labour messaging. Last week, Shadow Education Secretary Bridget Phillipson claimed trans women with penises will be able to use female toilets under the party's plans. She said female lavatories were the right place for people with gender recognition certificates. The present process to obtain the document includes stringent checks, including medical sign-offs and a requirement to live in the new gender for 2 years. Labour's manifesto includes a proposal which would soften both of those rules. The Shadow Paymaster General Jonathan Ashworth was asked by LBC's Nick Ferrari on Monday,
a trans woman in a restaurant that only has a man and a woman's toilet facilities, which does she use?
Well, look, I'm not going to tell people. I'm not a toilet monitor.
I'm not asking you to be a toilet monitor, but these are policies.
I don't want that to come across as flippant. It's not meant to, because I understand these are very serious matters.
When pressed to clarify this stance, he said,
but we don't have, police officers or whatever outside, or guards outside every set of...
No, I know, but which should she use?
Well, that's
does she need a GRC, gender recognition certificate to go to the toilet under Labour? This is a policy that, if this poll is to be believed, is causing concern for some people who might vote for your party.
Well, matters like that are for individual establishments.
Nicholas Dunning, GB News.